Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned into Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversations so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. 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 Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Live with Liteskin Lou. Today, I have two very special guests, but before I introduce them, I want to give special thanks to my guy, Deron Sweet Tay Williams. Sweet Tay Takeover last week for dropping by and showing love, and also thanking you guys for your continued support. So keep hitting that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And now, let me introduce these two guys. First up, my younger bro. This guy is one of the finest performers to come out of the DMV area. He's a lightweight contender, and he's no stranger to Live with Liteskin Lou. He is none other than Anthony, the entertainer Peterson. And second, this guy is an author, a prison reform activist. He is a living legend. He needs no introduction the world over, but we're going to give it to him anyway. He is none other than Freeway Ricky Ross.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
That's right. Hey, gentlemen, let me tell you, man, I'm so geeked up right now. So if I do some stuff that's a little bit, please bear with me.
We got you, bro.
Freeway, I want to come your way first, man. First, I want to say thank you guys for coming through. Really, it's really a pleasure for me and Kiki. We've been talking about trying to do this for a long time. Freeway, I'm going to come your way first. I am so excited to talk about your story, watching you on multiple interviews, and I'm impressed with the evolution, the way you're able to evolve and hit that restart button. Tell the people out there, how did you do it?
Well, you know, I try to stay focused, and I'm always trying to better myself and improve my position every single day and every single minute. You know, I don't want to be the same person I was 15 minutes ago. I want to be somebody different.
I love that. I love that, man. Just the stories. Learning to read in prison at age 28 and able to defend yourself to change the sentence that they gave you. I think it was life in prison, and you had it flipped to 20 years. Tell the people out there, how was you able to do that?
Well, you know, first I had to teach myself how to read and write because I couldn't read or write. And I found out that the only way out was through the law library. And you couldn't use the law library if you couldn't read or write. So I had to learn how to read and write. You know, and I took to reading and writing like I do everything else. If I go at it, you know, I'm going to put my head down and I'm going in there. Try to do the best I can. And that's the way I went at the law books and reading and writing. And, you know, here I am today, a free man here in Little Rock, Arkansas with my man, you know, Christian.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Christian?
We down here lined up about 3 fights for Ant, so we get that world title.
Yeah, we're bringing it. We've done it before. We're going to do it again.
That's right.
That's right.
Special shout out to my man Christian over there with Freeway.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, champ. Baby bro, I'm gonna come your way with this next question, man. First of all, I want to say thank you for coming in again. I know these last couple of days has been very emotional for you. We lost a dear friend, both of us. We all did. We lost our buddy Harrison. I want to send condolences to the whole family. What has these last couple of days been like for Anthony the entertainer?
It's been a little foggy, just like the weather here in DC. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying here in DC, like I'm from, you know what I'm saying, like my bad, but I'm, what I'm that in DC is, the weather is like the same, but it was tough, you know what I'm saying, like times where as though like, you have somebody in your life that really believes in you, that you touch and see every day, that admires your everything that people slept on. He's seen it every day. He admired my footwork, my smile, my boxing, my just my behavior as a man, period. And that really hurt me. But that hurt me too. But what really hurt me was the after effect. And that's when I want to get off my chest, because I don't know how people feel about this, but I see people in my views every day. I mean, watching every day. I mean, don't repost, don't say anything, don't support anything. But soon as somebody die or something violent happen, not only do I get a like or a view, I get a phone call. You understand that? That is staggering to me. That's what I've been dealing with for the last 6 days. That bothers me a lot. That a lot of people, and if the shoe fits the foot, it's you. People, like I say, I seen since I've been on Instagram. You know what I mean? They watch me every day, every single day. Don't say congratulations, man, I'm proud of you, or anything. But soon as something bad happens, just like what just happened, they reached out, called my phone. Hey man, whoa, huh? So that bothers me the most. So that's what I've been going through for the last 6-7 days. Then the disappointment of people wanting to see me perform October 1st, and it didn't happen. Just the whole thing of ticket sales, how to track people down to get tickets and get people money back. And if people bought tickets from me, contact me on Instagram, Peterson808, and inbox me, and I will definitely reimburse you. And because like I said, I was out in the streets jogging. These people I don't know. They was like, hey, I want to buy a ticket. I'm like, cool. Sold the ticket and keep it moving. So I don't have no access to them. So if y'all hear it, if y'all trying to get that ticket refunded, please contact me and I will send you in a direction to get that reimbursed. So that's what I've been going through, bro.
Man, I appreciate the honesty and the clarity, man. So my next question to you would be, what's next for you?
Right now, Rick, of course, that's my partner in life and in boxing. Um, he down there right now handling business for me. And I know they're gonna get it done. This is the route that I'm gonna take. Um, and like I said, I'm gonna perform before this year is out for sure. Before this year is out for sure, and I'm going to open up 2023 with a big bang. So, around about this time next year, I will be world champion.
That's right. That's what I like to hear. I love it, man. I love it. Can't make this up. Freeway, I'm gonna come back your way with this next question. Anthony, 39-1, 20 some knockouts. I didn't have my paper in front of me. What stood out
25.
to you? Yeah, 25. Thank you for clearing that up, baby, bro. With a record like this, Freeway, what was your thoughts on it, and just how can something like this happen?
Well, I've been totally saddened by Ant's situation. The whole way that his career has been handled by his managers and other people that's been supposed to take care of his business. Because his job should be to go into the ring and be the best that he can be, and somebody should have his back. But I can't say that I ain't been through the same thing. When I was out in the streets, I went out and I did everything that I did, and I brought the money back to people who I thought would be taking care of my business, and they didn't. Uh, and when I got out of prison to $200. So when I think about Ant, it just reminds me of myself being a young man and hoping that somebody would be wise enough to take care of the business while you take care of your business. But unfortunately, in our community, uh, a lot of people are not ethical in that business, and what they want to do is they want to take the money that you got and not help you make money.
Wow,
And
man.
that's
Thanks for
boxing
dropping.
for you.
That's boxing, man. Thanks for dropping that jewel, man. My next question, Freeway, is you and Anthony known each other for a short period of time, and you guys just jailed like none other in a short period of time. I know, baby bro, he don't bring you in his circle unless he truly, truly like you his guy. So walk us through that relationship, your partnership and relationship that you and Anthony the Entertainer has.
Well, me and Ant met in New York a couple years ago, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Definitely a couple years. We've been knowing each other a couple years. We haven't really been locked in on the business aspect. But somebody had told me, there go Anthony Peterson right there. And I went over and I spoke to him. Never thinking that I would have a chance to work with him. That didn't even cross my mind. I was just showing, my respects to somebody who does a job well. I'm a respecter of brilliance. I don't care. You can be a mechanic, a driver, a baseball player, football. I just like brilliant people. And I just had to walk up to him and tell him that. And then I guess it might have been about a year and a half later, the opportunity came through Serafina that she wanted me to work with her, with Anthony. And I was excited. I felt honored and privileged to be associated with the Lights.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all just getting in here, man, we ain't here chopping it up with Anthony the Entertainer Peterson and Freeway Ricky Ross in the building. Normally I'll have people in the chat their questions, but we're not going to be able to do it that way today because these guys have, like I said, they down there trying to make stuff happen, and we just appreciate them for coming on the show. So my next question for Anthony is moving to LA. How would that change things for you?
Oh, everything will change. Like I said, I already knew what I wanted. And it's just, despite just because it's the weather, I love the sun. I am the sun god. Just the whole everything. And it's not what I'm saying. This is what people kept telling me. Man, you need to go out to Hollywood. Man, they don't say LA, they say Hollywood. Man, you need to go out to Hollywood.
I love it.
You need to go to Hollywood. I'm telling you, man, you shot. Trust me, you like that in boxing, but you need to go to Hollywood. I'm like, all right, let me go see, what's up. And that's how I ended up meeting with Rick, because I was actually signed with ASAP Acting Agency out in LA. And Sir was like, well, since you coming out here, I want to set this meeting up with Rick. And we met at the tennis court. I think that's one of the tennis courts with Serena Williams and
yes, I saw that.
was going to play at. And we met. We sat down. We talked for 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes went from, what you doing tonight? Are you hungry? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna come pick you up, and I'm gonna take you out to eat. That went from, what you doing this weekend? I'm gonna pick you up and take you around. Then that went from, man, hey, when you get back, man, we gonna talk. And then we right here.
That's right. I love it, because when you first posted, I was a little jealous because Freeway is a person that I always, wanted to meet. And I got a chance to do that in May of May 2022. I was a little jealous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you on national TV, little bro, I was jealous of you when you was out there in Cali. I was like, he out there taking things that I want to do. It's beautiful, man, to see that your relationship and how he's come in and put you in a position where you're able to do things that your heart so desire. It's a beautiful thing. But I'm gonna come back your way, Freeway, with this next question. You were a very good tennis player. You could have went to college, but like you said, you wasn't able to read or write, so you wasn't able to go. I see tennis for you as being a vessel to both sides of the world, because you were on a very, very good tennis team who played in a very uppity neighborhood. You already had the hood in you because you grew up in the hood. Is that a reason why you're able to relate to both sides of the world?
Yeah, I think so. Tennis really, tennis gave me a lot of opportunities. Took me to places that I had never thought I would go to. It just, wow. I took my two babies play tennis, so I took them to a tennis camp at UCLA, and the coach at UCLA was saying that in one tennis match, a person makes over 60,000 decisions inside of that.
Wow.
And when I thought about that, I figured that that's probably partially where I got my training from, or why I'm such a quick thinker. You know, I'm a really quick thinker. I think really fast, and I make decisions fast, and I'm slow to change my decisions. I change once I come up with one, I try to stick with it. So I gotta credit tennis with that, but definitely tennis took me to both sides of the street. So I lived in South Central LA. I actually played outside of South Central.
Yeah, like I said, I watched a lot of your interviews and just been checking. You know, I've read 2 chapters in the book, and I think it was chapter 10 where it says it gave the people an idea of how you got into the game to the drug game. You want to shed a little light on that?
Yeah. You know, I'd dropped out of high school. You know, and I was kind of in a place where I didn't know where my life was going. You know, I was kind of stuck. I was sitting on my mom's porch, and you know, I've seen people stuck before. You know, when in a place where they don't know what their life. You know, I saw alcoholics do it. I saw drug addicts do it, and I've also saw just normal people who are not on anything get stuck in life. You know, where they don't know where their life is going. And I was in that position at the time that one of my homies called me, and he introduced me to drugs for the first time in my life.
Wow. Just like in the book. If y'all haven't got the book, guess what? Liteskin Lou got his. Kiki, where your book at? Show these people out here how we show support, man. That's right. Go get your book, and we're
They
gonna
all
let
gonna
them.
get it. They all gonna get it now. That movie finna come out. We finna start shooting that movie in about 4 months. February, March. We're gonna be shooting that movie.
That's right.
That's right. I seen it on Instagram, but hey guys, we always gotta let the ladies get their thing off. So right now, I want to go to Kiki because she got. Let me tell you, Freeway, she got so many questions for you,
Oh,
but she's gonna be limited to 2. So Kiki, go ahead and get those questions in, girl.
okay. Well, my first question will be, so I'm asking 2. So the first question is for Anthony. So Anthony, what has your life been like since working with Rick Ross? Do you wish you would have met him sooner and feel like things would have been different if you had?
No, everything is perfect timing. But the last, 7 months, I done met so many different celebrities, either on FaceTime or in person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like being with him, walking with him down the street is like having a pink elephant in my pocket. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? There's all walks of life know who this man is. Like, and they be stunned and shocked. I done seen what's this guy, David East, Benny Siegel, Memphis Bleak, all Michael Blackson, all of these guys are people that I know and seen them. As soon as he called or when he come around, it's almost like they a salute. Like you can see the humbleness, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, OG in the house. And it's like, I'm like, dang. Like every time we go, he be like, come on, man, take a picture with me. He be like, and then I see these people look me dead in my eyes, don't say nothing. He be like, yeah, y'all know who this is? It's Anthony Peterson. They're like, oh, the boxer, right? Oh, what's up, man? I be like, see how that work? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and I felt like bringing Rick in, I don't have to do all the extracurricular activities that we talked about in the last episode about, it's hard to sell Anthony Peterson because I'm so boring. I don't have any baby mama drama, no taxi agency chasing me. I don't get drunk and go to bars and do drugs and stuff like that. All I do is walk down the street with Rick, show up in the room with Rick, and it's all good.
That's right. And we see it on Instagram and Facebook all the time. I love it.
Hey, wait till we start standing behind them cameras. Directing the movie of the decade.
It's gonna be serious. It's gonna be serious, and I can't wait. Yeah.
Okay, so Rick, what advice would you give to a young kid that's out in the street trying to turn their life around?
Well, really, if you really want to turn your life around, you can. If I'm able to do it, anybody can do it because I was in bad shape. I was totally illiterate. I was in prison with a life sentence. So if I was able to turn it around from there, then you on the street can definitely do it. But it does take steps, and it may not be easy because sometimes the mental is tougher than the physical. When you're dealing with your mind and usually criminology is a mind thing. They say first when you put a person around crime, they tend to shine it, push it away from them. But if they stay around it long enough, they'll begin to accept it, and then it'll become a normal activity for them, and it don't bother them at all. So what we got to do is break that cycle and let them know that criminality is not normal, that it is something that we've been taught and we learned.
Go ahead, Lou. You told me to.
Yeah,
I
no,
asked
go
my
ahead,
two.
no, go ahead with your other two.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
had,
so
you want me to read something from the chat?
yeah, just read one from the chats.
Okay, so Jamal, he wants to know, this is his question. Jamal Hill, he said, we know now that you are the real Rick Ross. How do you feel that the other Rick Ross
I knew it was
using
coming.
your
I knew
name?
I knew it was coming.
You
I
look,
know
y'all
it's
made
gonna
me
be the
drop
first
my
one, but I
pen,
knew it
man.
was
Y'all
coming.
made me drop my pen, man.
I knew it was coming, man.
Did he hear us?
Did you hear me? Well, he went mute.
He
Rick,
went. Okay, yeah, he might be muted.
he mute right now.
Yeah, I think he's mute. Yeah, he's talking. We can't hear you.
Hold up, y'all. We having technical difficulties.
He got to press that
yeah.
mic button. I think it. No, I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead to I'm gonna go with your question for you. Have you moved to LA yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is it about LA that when you first got there, what is it about LA to just say, you know what? Damn, this is where I want to be at.
Man, it was them pretty gals, man.
Oh, man.
I've never seen so many beautiful brown skinned girls in my life. And the sun was shining on that. I was like, man, how they do it? Fan me. Like, man. But like I say, I love the sun. I'm in tune with this world, man. The trees, everything. I love palm trees. And I just love just good energy, and it matched my energy. And like I said, when I seen that LAX, I was like, yeah, I love DC to death. Trust me, to the full max. But I feel like my wings too big to fly here. You know what I mean? And there's no disrespect to myself or nobody else. You know what I mean? They just too big to fly here. All these decorations that I put on my wings, the people that I grew up with, they really can't see it because they see it every day. You know what I'm saying? If I take these wings, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm at now, man, and it's happening already. Like I said, man, I done seen a lot of celebrities out here so far. You know, but I act like I don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's gonna be my time where I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna be doing movies with them. They're gonna be coming to my events. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I truly believe that. You know what I mean? So, I keep my teenager body intact, keep my mind, my body, my spirit, everything. You know what I'm saying? In full mode, because my focus and my concentration right now is at its full max. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just ready to, set the world. Like I said, a lot of people like you, Kiki, and you, Lou, was one of the ones that echo in my head, like, hey, man, you just need to go to Hollywood. You need to get,
Yes.
I'm tired of people keep saying that. Like, if I got $1 for every time somebody say that, I won't have to do nothing else in my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I love it.
And it's like, they be like, man, no disrespect to you can, man, Slim, you a hell of a fighter, bro. You and your brother, y'all like that, Slim. I'm talking about one of the best. But Slim, I'm telling you, Slim, you need to go over there to Hollywood. My man A-Rod, my man Mo, all my guys on Instagram, like, I haven't met a person yet that be like, man, hey, you need to stick to boxing, cuz leave that alone, cuz. Even people that don't even like me. Like,
yeah, because you was making those videos, Anthony, and posting them on Instagram, and then that one Thanksgiving when you did that Ray Charles at the house,
in front of everybody.
That was yeah.
That's when I realized. I was like, remember Martin Lawrence said, this face belongs on the tizoo. That's what I was thinking when you did it. That's right. If y'all just getting in here, man, we in here chopping it up with Anthony the Entertainer Peterson, Freeway Ricky Ross. They in here dropping these jewels. They letting y'all know what's going on out there and how Anthony the Entertainer is about to perform. It don't get no better. Special shout out.
Is he back?
Is he back yet? Freeway, can you hear us?
No, his phone gone.
Yeah, I think he gone. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. He's here in spirit. Special shout out to Derek Curry, my man, Sweet. take over in the building. He came by and blessed us for 2 hours last week. JB, Marvin, Juan Marshall, everybody who's tuned in. Anthony. Now, this fight was, postponed due to, the situation.
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to just stay focused, man? Because you gotta realize you had 6 weeks of training, you get ready to fight, and then you gotta let the air out the balloon only to pump it back up. So tell the people out there how much fortitude that takes.
I mean, it took a lot. Of course, that was going to my 44th gig, and like just preparing for that. It's like, and it's crazy because when you get down to that last little weight, that's when it's the like toughest. And it's crazy. Rick was literally outside. You know what I'm saying? We were in DC at the park. I know we was in Maryland at the little park. And I was jogging. He was sitting out there just watching on the phone, just telling people, yeah, selling tickets, telling people, what was about to go down. And I got a phone call. And I was like, man. And something told me, like, this ain't going to be good. Because who was calling me?
Yes.
So I answered. They was like, yeah, the whole card been canceled, been postponed. And I stopped and I screamed so loud. Those people looked over like, what was wrong with him? Because like I had to, like you said, all of that weeks of training and punching and telling myself that I'm going to hurt somebody artistically when I get in that ring. You know what I mean? And I don't get to do that. They got to come out somewhere.
Yeah.
And I screamed. I don't think I'd be able to scream like that. Only that's the situation. You know what I'm saying? But just I had to go tell everybody that it's not happening. I had to go return money, track people down, and it was difficult. Then, like I said, dealing with that situation, man, that really hurt me. That buddy situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, like I seen him 15 minutes before that happened to him. He came to open the gym up for me Saturday morning, and I got a chance to tell because he for him and his wife, they love my smile, man. They be like, man. And they keep telling me, your smile should be in Hollywood. You should be over there. Like, man, like, we love you here, but you should be over there. And we was able to, chop it up.
He back in.
I see him. Yeah.
And then
there you go.
That happened. So
yeah, I was doing the chop. I was doing the chop.
Oh, he's back. Freeway is back. Hey.
So can we ask him Jamal question?
Yes, go ahead. Ask him the question.
Okay. So Rick, the question was, we know now that you the real Rick Ross. How do you feel?
Hey!
How do you feel that the other Rick Ross was using your name?
He's a fraud. He's a phony. Full of baloney. No, I'm cool. I'm just making jokes. He did what he did. And he felt that he needed that to get himself in position. So he did it. He's in position now, and I just wish hopefully he continue to have success, and hopefully one day he come in and be honest with his fans and tell them that his real name is William Roberts.
Oh, William! I didn't even know that.
I knew that. I knew that by watching. Oh man, I am so grateful. I know how much time do I guys got? I know you guys got somewhere to go. How much time do I have?
We got 7 minutes.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up, man. First of all, I want to tell both of you guys, Freeway and Anthony, I know how this works. You guys, times of the essence. You guys chose to come here and chop it up with Liteskin Lou and the lovely Kiki. It's a beautiful thing. So I want to say to both of you guys, thank you so much. Anthony, you know me. I always get flowers before I go. So I'm going to come your way first, Rick. Thank you. Watching your story and just reading some chapters in your book. Like I told you at the beginning, I didn't read all of it, but just knowing that your story in years to come is going to be helping people navigate through whatever it is they're going through, whether it was you getting out of prison and your mom losing her house, teaching yourself how to read at age 28, because that's a lot of pride involved. So for that, I take my hat off to you. I'm going to get through this book within the next week or so, because I feel like it has a lot of stuff in there that's going to help me navigate through life. So for that, man, thank you a million. Anthony, baby bro, you know what it is. You're dealing with a lot of stuff right now, but I know if anybody's strong enough to deal with it, it's you. You built for this. I'm glad that you moved to LA because Hollywood just called me. They was like, send your little brother over there. I didn't want to tell you that until it happened. They already called me and told me send you over there. You and Rick together is a beautiful combination, man. I can't tell you. Like when I met Rick, when we was at the barbershop, I almost felt like he was like an older brother, an older, wiser brother who's always giving you those jewels and those gems. So, man, I really appreciate any of you guys. Freeway, let the people out there know where they can find your book at and any information, social media you need to drop that joint right now.
You can get my book at my website, not Amazon, freewayRickyRoss.com. If you buy from my site, I will autograph it. And an autograph book from me is like an NFT. So
That's
when
right.
you get your book, hold on to it. But the most important thing about that book is that it should be read. You know, I put a lot in that book when I wrote it. And I wrote that book not knowing if I would ever be on the street again. So just so people know that I put my heart and my soul in that book when I was writing it. And I hope that not that I don't appreciate them 20s, because I do appreciate them 20s y'all be giving me. But I would much rather appreciate it if you read the book and took heed to some of the principles that I put in there, because I can say right now without a shadow of a doubt, those principles work.
Yes.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Go ahead, Kiki. Have it. Yeah.
Hey, do you have a set date yet for your autobiography?
I don't.
Okay.
Rick still, you know, of course, he told me where to start as far as my ideas.
Okay.
I just left my father's house today. Julius James, aka Squirrel Peterson, baby. I just left. I left him. I talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
And he you know, we talked. We talked, and before I left, I went to go see him, and we talked about a lot of things, man. You know, like I said, I just getting his because my, you know, of course, you know, my father went through a lot, man. He a real champion.
Yes, a real
Rick,
OG.
You hear my father's story, man. Is and I just want to make sure I get all of it in. My mother as well. She had a vicious story. Everybody, you know what I'm saying. So he just told me where to start. You know what I'm saying, like start recording myself, stuff like that. So when I went to go see my father before I had left, you know, I recorded, you know, some of the stuff that we talked about, and I'm gonna get it all on wax. Trust me. But 2023 will definitely be, you know, where it's at.
That's right. Special shout out to Elizabeth Peterson, my mother. I know you watching, Mom. Hey, Mom, what's one of your boys look the best, Mom? You can text it to me. No, all jokes.
Brown skin Moses.
That's right. That's right. Freeway, Anthony, man, I know you guys got to go. I got a feeling in my heart that this is not going to be the last time that we chop it up on Live with Liteskin Lou. I got like 30,000 questions over here, and I got a feeling one day all these questions are going to be answered by both of you guys. So, man, go ahead and do what y'all.
When Ant get his belt, we'll come back. And when I get my Grammy, we'll come back.
That's right. You heard it here first, man. Once again, give it up for Freeway Ricky Ross and Anthony, the Entertainer Peterson. Thanks, guys. We're going to stick around because the party ain't over yet. If y'all want to come back to the after party, come on back. We'll open the shop back up. Continue success, guys. And I love you, little bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Wanda says Wanda says she's the best looking.
Wanda got the best look. Wanda got the best looking dimples, and she the original. So Wanda get that award. She the original, baby. Everything after that is a whole copy.
That's right. That's right.
I mean? But it's all love here, man. And call me LA Ant now, baby.
LA Ant. I love it.
We coming to visit.
All right, come see me. I'm trust me. The weather is sweet.
That's
My
right.
mom said, hey.
That's right,
hey.
Mom. This your boy Liteskin Lou coming to you live, Mom. That's right.
Liz and Squirrel, Queen and Slim. You know how it is. Yeah. But I holler at y'all, man. I appreciate the time and support.
See you, Anthony. Thank you.
If anybody looking for me trying to get tickets, please contact me on Instagram, or if you got my number, call me, because I can refund your tickets. So you can bring the ticket in, I can turn it in, bring your money, and get your money. So we gonna get that done. So hit me. So I'm out here, so I can't really, conduct like I want to, but I got people in place that can help you and get that. So I appreciate y'all.
Okay. All right, and I see you on the flip side, champ.
See, thanks.
DC, we in here.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. You got that clapper up again, Kiki. We got to give these guys a grand exit. That's right. That's right. Give it up for Freeway Ricky Ross and Anthony the Entertainer Peterson. Hey, Kiki, you got to understand, like, this is big because we're able to chop it up with people who are moving in the right direction in life, and they're doing it big. So I'm grateful that I'm able to touch these guys and just have them a phone call away. I don't know how you feel about it, Kiki, but honestly, what's your thoughts, Kiki?
No, I feel the same way. That's no matter how long they on here, we able to reach them, and I appreciate them coming on for us. That's real love right there. Because they didn't have to do that, and in between going somewhere else on another show, they got busy schedules. So that's love. That's real love right there.
That's right. See, Sweet Tay Takeover, he spoiled y'all last week. We was on for 2 hours, and he spoiled us. If you out there still listening to Sweet Tay, you know you my guy, champ. We was on there for 2 hours, and I think everybody they were spoiled by that. But today we had guys that had prior engagement, but the fact that they still came here and chopped it up. Well, I'll take 30 minutes of that any day.
You see, Mel.
You know what, Mel? I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, Big Mel. But I really appreciate you guys for coming in. It means a lot to me that you guys are checking us out on every Wednesday.
Thanks, Derek.
Man. That's my man. Special shout out to my man, Derek Curry. That's my guy, man. Derek Curry and the money team in the building. I just wanted to stick around for a little bit to just to show we wanted to show our appreciation of you guys chiming in every week, because next week we're gonna change it up. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We'll be posting who we're gonna have on the show. Kiki, she got her own little system. I'm gonna let her do. I'm gonna let her do her thing. But no, really, I really appreciate you guys. So y'all already know my saying before I leave: stay humble, stay hungry, and always live your life to the fullest, because tomorrow is not promised to you. Special shout out to my man Duck Edwards. What's up, champ? Kiki, you have any last words before we leave?
Nope. See them next week. They're gonna be ready.
She sound like Russell Simmons on Def Jam. She sound just like Russell Simmons on Def Jam. She just like, look, yeah, you just go ahead. That's it. But no, truly, truly appreciate you guys. Until the next time, we will see you guys next Wednesday. We will be dropping the times and the guests and on our social media page. So good night, everybody.
Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading on knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with Liteskin Lou. 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 Liteskin Lou. Liteskin Lou.